Shaquille was born in 1972. I was 17 years old. I was not married. Shaquille Rashawn O'Neal. That means little warrior. Now, he was little then, maybe not so little right now, but that name meant something to me, and I always believed that he would grow into the meaning of that name.
It was just me and my mother. Biological father wasn't around. Childhood was tough. My mother lands a job at City Hall. We become a little bit more stable. We get an apartment. She runs into a gentleman that's in the Army, a guy by the name of Sergeant Philip Harrison.
When I met Phil, I believe that Shaquille may have been a little jealous then. Because Shaquille and I had spent so much time together, it was just he and I. And Shaquille made a deal with Phil. He said, if you want my mother, you gotta take me. And he let him know that we came as a package, Shaquille and I. After we made the decision to get married, Shaquille realized that there would be another person in my life. He seemed a little bit rebellious, but they came together. They formed a special bond. We formed a family. We had more children. We were happy. I remember when Shaquille was young that he did have a hard time. Shaquille was bigger than the children his age. Being different than the young people, all you want to do is be able to fit in. So a lot of times when you don't fit in, then you're gonna be picked on by other children. And so with the words that were spoken to Shaquille, it made him a lot angrier. And so he would have to fight, he would have to stand up. I believe Shaquille lacked self-confidence.
At the time growing up, wasn't the smartest kid to avoid people talking about my size and talking about my stuttering. So I started being mischievous. I was a follower. If you say to me, let's go steal some gum, I'd say, let's go. If you say to me, hey, that old lady, she sleep on the bus, her purse is open, I see some money, let's try to sneak over there and take it, I would do it. I was a high-level juvenile delinquent.
I can remember the times that Shaquille got in trouble. It was just doing things that he had no business doing. We had drugs around, we had homeless people. We wanted to keep him away from that.
A lot of times when parents work, kids need places to go. When parents could not afford babysitters, and I had to stay out of trouble. When I was 8 years old, my safe haven in Newark, New Jersey was a place on Clinton and Avon, the Boys and Girls Club. When I first started going to the Boys and Girls Club of America, I felt safe. It was directly across the street from the projects that I was living in. I'm glad I didn't have to walk 2 or 3 blocks through a bunch of trials and tribulations. I wasn't gonna be outside around the corner where kids were doing illegal activities. I wasn't gonna be on the other block where kids wanted to fight other kids. Just felt safe.
We found the Boys and Girls Club in our neighborhood, and we were excited to send him there, where he can meet new friends and play sports. He loved football, he loved baseball, he loved basketball, and I think it was good for him, helped to build up his character.
Sometimes I go to the arts and crafts room. I want to learn how to paint. Sometimes I go just play sports all day. Sometimes I go in and say, I have a test tomorrow, I don't think I can pass, can anyone help me? So it's just a place for me to develop a whole bunch of skills. People skills, interaction skills. And there I was able to just, further my dreams.
Everybody in our house played basketball. The girls, my youngest son, we are a basketball family. Shaquille has been playing basketball since he was 6 years old, and I enjoyed watching him learn how to play under the coaching of Phil. It was good. It was wonderful to see. We had a rule in our house: no pass, no play. All the extracurricular activities came after the schoolwork was done. We taught all our children that.
My father said, if you listen to me, son, just try and get good grades and I got a present for you. You know, it's at the point I was in school, if you get in trouble one more time, you'll be expelled, you'll be held back. Now, I can't be held back while my friends go to the next grade, so I'm starting to buckle down a little bit. I bring home a report card, all C's. Father came in and said, man, I'm proud of you. Open up his jacket. He has 2 tickets to the New York Knicks versus Philadelphia 76ers. Dr. J goes baseline, throws it down. Crowd goes crazy. As the crowd erupts, it's like all that energy entered me. And I felt something. I looked at him and I said, sir, I know what I want to do when I grow up. Wasn't the smartest kid. Wasn't thinking about being a doctor. Wasn't thinking about being a lawyer. And when I saw the basketball thing, I was like, I can do that.